What's up, y'all? I'm going to demonstrate how to make a new video, a usable video with the tool that I've built. So the first thing that I'd want to do is click on the Build tab at the top of the screen with the wrench icon, and that brings me to Global Settings, where I'm required to set a file name. So this video is going to be about Butch Jones, so I'm just going to call my file Butch Jones. Next, I'm asked for my blog identification. I default to Good Bull Hunting, where I'm an editor, but for this video I want to use the SB Nation national branding, so I'll switch to SB Nation, and you'll see the logo update once I make that change. This logo will appear on the credits of the video. So I have my SB Nation logo here, and the video creator is already in there, Cuppy Cup, so I'm going to leave that as is. Next, I'm going to choose my background music. My mood I'm going to choose as happy upbeat. This is lighthearted about SEC Media Days, so that's appropriate. And my music file, I'm going to use Happy Groovy, which is a pretty upbeat kind of chill tune. And I could preview that if I want to, but I know what it sounds like, so I don't need to. I'm not going to have any voiceover for this video, so next I'm going to move down to choosing my color base. It defaulted to SB Nation since that was my blog, but I actually want to use the Tennessee colors because it's a Butch Jones video. So I just search for Tennessee, select Tennessee Volunteers, and now my major background color is orange, my major text color is white. This is going to be my primary paragraph text, the big block text. Next, the minor text background and color I'm not happy with. I don't want red and gray. This isn't Ohio State, so I'm setting my minor text background to white. And I'm going to change the minor text to add a little more contrast. This light ground white's not working for me, so I'm going to choose a darker gray color for this minor text, and we'll see how that looks, which should be a significant improvement. All right, looks good. Next, I'm going to set my highlighted text. So this is if you want to add an accent to your text, if you want to call out certain words in your text, this is the color that will take on. This is going to appear on my major text background, so I want something that goes good with orange. I'm already using white text, so I'm just going to go with black text. And here I actually typed in the hex code instead of choosing my color, which is another option. It's really nice if you know the hex codes for your team. You can just type them in instead of kind of fishing around looking for something close. I'm going to do something a little different here just to show you the Advanced Colors tab. I can use these sliders to select my HLS. I'm going to do kind of a very deep maroon color. Maybe not the best choice for an orange background, but I just wanted to kind of show you this Advanced tab. So I have that set. I'm not going to use a tint overlay. This would put a kind of slight color over every slide in the video if I wanted to use that. For the transitions, this is the transition that happens between all of the slides in the video. So it's a global transition. It defaults to a really simple side-to-side slide. I'm going to use an arrow instead, and you see a preview of that. Next, for my global effects, this is going to be kind of an overlay effect on all the slides. Pan and zoom's already selected by default. It looks really good on still images, that Ken Burns kind of Civil War pan and zoom effect. I'm also going to add a vintage overlay to give it a little more character, make the video a bit more interesting. So that's it. That was really easy. I set all my global effects, or my global settings. Now I'm going to build slides. First, I'm dumped into slide 1, which is great. So slide 1's already created. You see I can jump back and forth between now the settings tab and the slide editor tab. So for slide 1, the first thing I want to do is upload video. So I click the upload button in the top left corner of the slide. And now you see I've pulled up a Chorus window. I'm logged into Chorus Beta, so I'm going to do an image search for the lead art for Butch Jones to find the imagery that I want to use on slide 1. We have a bunch of great images from USA Today Sports from SEC Media Days, so that seems appropriate. I'm going to copy this photo credit. Photo credit or video credit is mandatory, so make sure you always attribute the source. Even if you took it yourself, just give yourself credit, right? So I have that. Now I have this nice download original link, and I can just drag that link right into the From Chorus box in my upload media. And you see the image populated. I've pasted in my credit, and it looks great. All right, so I have my credit there, I have my SB Nation watermark there by default, and I have my Butch Jones image. Now I'm going to enter this text. by clicking the Add Text button. Top 3 Butch Jones quotes at SEC Media Days 2017. I don't really like the look of this for a headline slide, so I'm going to change that by clicking Style and choosing Blocks. And I don't like the way the blocks have grouped the text, so I'm going to make some minor edits here. I'm going to change it to top 3 quotes, Butch Jones quotes at SEC Media Days. And when I pasted that in, I was a little bit long on my character count, so it gave me a warning. We don't want the boxes running over the edge, so that's built in. So top 3 Butch Jones quotes. And then finally at SEC Media Days 2017. That's good. So that's the text for my headline. I'm going to click the H-Align button to change the horizontal alignment to the left. I'm going to scoot that over, and it also aligns all the boxes left. So you can do left, center, or right if you're in box mode. If you're in paragraph or default mode, you can just do vertical alignment, top and bottom. So next I clicked New Slide. So I'm adding a new slide from that top menu. And again, first thing I'm doing, uploading media. So I'm going to search for some good Butch Jones media. Again, a picture from Media Days. I'm going to insert that into the lead art so that I can then click Edit and get that download original link that I'll drag once again into the From Chorus box. I'm pasting in my media credit. And now I'm at Rocky Top Talk. So good article with quotes from Butch Jones at SEC Media Days. I'm just going to paste some in here. So pasted my first quote. Next, I want to highlight some of this text. So we want more. I want that to be black. So I'm going to add pipes around that vertical line on your keyboard. You probably have to hit Shift to get to it. Just surround the text with 2 pipes, and it will automatically highlight to whatever highlight color you selected on the global settings page. I've added a new slide, so this is my 3rd slide now in the video, and I am going to again look for some good Butch Jones imagery and chorus and do the same process where I insert that media, edit that media, and then drag the download original link into the From Chorus Dropbox or drop zone. I could also upload media from my computer, so you might have an MP4 video file or some other file locally that you want to use, and that's fine as long as you have rights to it and you provide the proper credit. So I'm going to again paste some text, and I'm going to add pipes around starting quarterback to turn that text black. Again, that vertical line on your keyboard. If you're on a Mac, it's right above the return key. Finally, this is going to be my last slide. This is just the top 3 quotes. And then copying the credit, inserting the image, editing the image, and again dragging that download original link into the From Chorus box. Pasting my media source credit, which is required. Otherwise, the OK button will not be activated. So you have to do that. You have to enter something there. Let's see, what quote do I want? This looks fine. We knew this wouldn't be a quick fix. So I'm going to grab this final quote to complete my video, paste it into my text box. And I'm not going to highlight anything on this particular slide, but I am going to move the vertical alignment to the top. So in my menu, I click V-Align, click top. That looks good, and you see it automatically will move my USA Today sports credit to the bottom and my SB Nation watermark. Next, I'm going to fool with the slide order, so I click slide order, move back, and now this is the 3rd slide. So now I'm going to go through my slides to make sure everything looks good. 1, 2, 3, which I moved back. Great. And 4, which used to be 3, so the order was switched properly. Everything looks good. I click Submit Video for rendering, confirm that I want to submit it, and then it takes me to the My Videos page. So I can see that it's been submitted, and I can monitor the status here. It will say in queue processing as it goes through this rendering process that takes somewhere between 10 and 20 minutes typically. Once a video is complete, I'll have a blue download button. I can download that video, or I can click the 3 dots, the More button, and get a Dropbox share link. So that's all for this video. I hope that was helpful. If you need to see things a little more slowly, just let me know. I'm going to make plenty more tutorials and videos to make your experience with the tool a little more pleasant. Thank you.